not for kids, but then you upload several things, or some things that are directed at kids, you still like qualify for the stupid fine.
That's dumb.
Like you can't, if you have a question, you have to do it video by video. So we just have to make sure not to
ever do kid friendly.
Yeah, we have to not be like
Fart,
this
boobs.
was brought to you by the letter T. Yeah.
Fart, boobs, beer, Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah.
You know, one of these days we're just gonna like do a video of that.
Just pretend we got sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends and see if they give it to us.
We'll just play it like on the stream. Like I'll use my emulator.
Oh shit.
Just see how crappy it is.
Oh, Justin.
So all right. Oh, you know what? I didn't look that up. I totally forgot. My bad. It's Evan's fault for not reminding me.
I saw it. Yuka showed it to me.
Oh. Was it any good?
Yeah, it actually looked really good, but I didn't think.
Why didn't you remind me about it?
Well, because I'll tell you. Because I was disappointed because right now it only works for the Warrens. So we would be every time we visited the Warrens, it would be sweet monster boobs,
and then nowhere else.
But everywhere else, it would be like crony tree hags and stuff.
All right, well, fuck that.
Yeah.
On that note, so I was looking up some of the Digimon that were recommended to us.
Okay.
Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode is not a waifu.
No.
At all.
What?
It is.
I want to look it up.
It is not a sexy Digimon in any way. So I'm very disappointed that did not give me the bonus.
Like I have to look it up now. Hold on.
But the other one that Keiro suggested was Deputymon, and
Yeah.
Deputymon is fucking cool because
Okay.
he's like a bandito, but he's got like 3 arms and they all have guns.
What is it? Imperial
Dramon Dragon Mode.
Imperial Dramon. Oh, it has a paladin mode and a fighter mode as well.
It's an RPG as well. Apparently.
Wait, what?
It's not sexy.
I don't. Yeah, is it female?
I don't think you're allowed to ask that question anymore.
Yeah. Right. I can't. Yeah. Okay. I mean, look. If it, if it's sentient and female, we're consenting adults. I don't discriminate. That's what's on the inside that counts.
Look at the guy with his big $5.
Oh, with my
words.
I was gonna say $2. Damn.
$5.
$5.
They're expensive as shit, dude.
All right. Okay, let me get back. Then my phone just had the notification. It's just an RPG's waifu. Okay.
Jesus, I've got some really bad quirks on some of my guys.
Oh god. Can we not unlock the 3rd slot for Abathur's place yet?
Well, I don't even have the money to be treating that many people at once.
Oh, okay.
It's like I'm already down to like 20 thou.
Yeah.
So I should hold off on that.
20 G. You know what? What is your preferred method for communicating thousands? Because I know people say 20 grand. Some people say people say 20 G's, and I don't really like that one too much. I say 20K. But I don't know. What do you like? What sounds good to your ear?
I mean, it depends on the context. Because like when I'm talking, if I'm like at work, saying like K or something isn't always like I need to be accurate when I'm conveying something to like my boss or a client or something.
Yeah.
So I usually just spell it out,
Oh, okay. I mean, just in casual like convo.
K or just say 1,000, I guess. Like
Okay.
either of the, I fucking never say grand.
Yeah, I don't say grand. I don't say grand or G's.
I only say I've literally never said G's, and I only say grand when I make the conscious effort. Like I've never really said this word. I'm gonna say it. Like that's the only situation.
Yeah. Okay.
Where I end up saying it.
I don't use a like colloquial term for hundreds, but I know that some people say Benjamins.
Yeah.
And I've never said Benjamin.
That enrages me.
Freaking what was that movie? I saw some
I totally forgot that I have a couple of blueprints that I can use to build things.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah, and it's probably been to my detriment that I've never gotten around to using any of them.
Yeah, actually.
I think I'm gonna build this one that gives me 5% interest every week on my gold. Because I mean, free money.
Okay.
Like, why wouldn't I? And the other stuff I just need like more shit for. So.
Oh, that's all you can.
God damn, you need 750 busts, crests.
There are the shields.
These are busts. Crests.
Yeah, the crests. Yeah.
Are crests the ones that I had like negative of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a minute.
Oops. I did look up Deputy Mon Thomas, and that was I love him. He's really great.
Oh shit, my chat.
And I was gonna ask you guys who are in the know, wasn't there a Gundramon? Like a Digimon who is just made of guns? I'm pretty sure I've seen that before, and I thought that looked amazing.
Wait, Tentomon sounds like it could be like a hentai.
No, Tentomon is the bug Pokemon. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Digimon. I didn't say that on purpose.
Oh, alright.
That was, I know that one. I believe that was Izzy's Digimon. The bug one.
Okay.
That would say Buzz.
2000. You know, I don't say 2000, but I do say things like 1500 or 3400.
2000?
Yeah, but 2000's. But see,
that just sounds stupid.
now that you say that though, why wouldn't I? Like if I say 1900, why wouldn't I say 2000? It's just like an unquantifiable weirdness that sounds bad to my ear.
I was going to do this quest because this skull looks pretty neat for the cataphract, but I also don't like that it does minus 20 damage. That seems unhelpful, as much as I like the boost in healing skills. So, you know what, fuck that quest. What else can we do?
Okay, this is a question. Crow's asked a question that you will certainly have an easier time answering than I. But she says, what's a random thing that both of us hate hearing people say?
Oh,
not anything bad, just something that annoys you.
Evan, look, it's the Berserk armor.
Like the grand thing. And oh, snap! Do we have a Guts yet?
We do not have a Guts.
We have Puck and the Berserker.
I don't
we could
believe...
give him his stuff.
I mean, I'm gonna go after it, but yeah, we haven't. I don't believe we've seen a single Guts.
I want it.
Sunday. I want it too. I'm gonna go after it right now. I'm sad I don't have Guts to put it on. Why did he have to die?
But Alex says, as one of my most rageaholic friends, I'm sure you can come up with an answer to this much more quickly than I can.
Well, I can't now because somebody called me a rageahol.
No,
I'm not addicted to rageahol, Evan.
Bro, it's just a joke. I like you, Alex. Don't worry about it.
You don't.
Let me think.
You only hang out with me because I'm a cool YouTuber.
Yes, that's correct. We're rocking 6 viewers right now, bro. Okay, let me try to think of one. Let's see. Things I hate hearing. Well, okay, this isn't about me, but I have heard tell that
You're the grapevine.
that certain Warhammer fans.
Are we talking about me?
No. Well, I don't know.
Why aren't we talking about me?
No, you can tell me.
I want to talk about me.
Maybe. I hear tell that certain Warhammer fans will greatly dislike when people call the game Warhammer 40,000 instead of Warhammer 40K.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, but I heard.
I mean, I've heard people call it 40,000, but I mean, who gives a shit?
Okay, I don't know.
It means the same thing.
I heard that some people are like, it's 40K, but
And they explode.
yeah. Let me see. Things I hate hearing people say.
Guesstimate.
No, that's not too bad.
No, that's me.
Oh, that's you. You don't
That's
like
me.
guesstimate?
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
stupid. If you have ever said that, you're fucking stupid and I hate you. I want you to die. Why aren't you dead yet? Hurry up. I can wait.
Oh, I have a hard time thinking of one because, like,
I see you there saying guesstimate.
The problem with me answering this question is I never get mad. Like, it's once in a blue moon, so I don't... Hold on. There's got to be something.
Yeah, somebody insulted your waifu and you just took it.
Let me see.
He's like, whatever, bro.
Hate hearing people say.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism?
No, I like that song.
That's a song.
Oh no. The song was Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yeah.
Those are two completely different things.
It's like the only song. It's the only other word that's as long as that almost, or it's even longer actually.
I mean, it's not even a word.
Let's see. Crows says hers is when people call their partner my old man or my old lady. Yeah, unless you're actually old.
I forgot if I've said this before on the channel, but there was a time when I was working with my boss. We were going over stuff, and I didn't know it was his wife, but his wife called him, and he answered the phone. And he went, "Oh, hey, Mom," and then they were just talking for a bit, and then he was like, "Okay, yeah, so you're gonna pick me up after work? Okay, bye." And then I forgot how it came up, and I was like, "Oh, so you're getting a ride from your mom?" He's like, "What?" "Oh, no, that's what I call my wife."
What?
Well, actually, it wasn't his wife at the time. They weren't married yet. It was his girlfriend. He was like, "No, that's what I call my girlfriend." And I went, "Oh." And then, because I could not stop my fucking mouth,
yeah,
I immediately followed it up with, "That's not weird."
Well, yeah, that.
And then we just sat there in uncomfortable silence for a bit.
See, my brain right now. What I do all the time is whenever I hear something where my brain thinks that's not quite congruous, like I immediately try to imagine a scenario in my head where I go, under these real specific circumstances, this could be it, and then I slot that in so it's not weird, you know? And so I was, in my head, my thought process just, well, maybe they really, really want kids and they know it, so they're just practicing for when they get a kid and he's going to call her mom instead of a first name or something.
They already had a kid.
Oh, well then that's, you know, my dad called my mom instead of Bonnie.
Predictably, they increased their tariffs to counter my intense stipulations.
But yeah, old man or old lady is kind of annoying unless you're actually old. I think what's worse than old lady is like when that outdated, that anachronistic thing where it's like, oh, the old battle axe is at home.
I mean, that's kind of like one of those funny old terms. That's kind of it's kind of endearing because of how old and stupid it is. His wife, who is Mila Jovovich, Thomas.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Justin was talking shit.
That's one of my 3D waifus. Yeah.
Justin was talking shit about the Resident Evil movies, which Evan adores.
Yeah.
For some reason, Mila Jovovich.
Yeah.
I found the reason.
For some reason, read Mila Jovovich in leather.
The movies are shit.
And maybe because in the first one she had a vag slip that somehow made it onto screen. Yeah.
I don't recall.
Yeah, no, in the first... It's not like this is burned forever into my mind or anything.
Of course.
Okay. But...
Why would anyone even say that?
But in the first movie, when she's waking up on an operating table, she's naked and just has the paper sheet on the front and the back.
Right.
And when she's getting off the table, she puts her legs down and there's a clear view. And it's not even, like... You can't... You know, once you see it, you can't unsee it. And nobody caught it, I guess. But...
Interesting.
The old battle axe. Yeah. You know, now that you say that, Crows, the old battle axe does sound kind of cool, but that's only because I like it in a sort of... If you know it's being used as a term of endearment, what I don't like, I guess, is the people that say old battle axe when they, like, hate their wife.
Did you see Blindy say, "I can't see them"?
Yes.
That's amazing. I love that. I don't know if that's a unique dialogue for her, but that's hilarious.
It should be, if it's not.
It absolutely should be.
Oh man, I was gonna say before I saw Mashon there, I was gonna say you had the all-girl team.
I mean, Cataphract can be whatever you want him to be. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let me see. Okay, I still have things that I'm saving for note if he comes back, but I have dumb crap. Oh, speaking of Disney, I should have mentioned this when we were talking about Disney Plus. But the article I read this in does not like verify its source, so this is rumor mill only. This is like, you know, maybe, but word on the street is that Disney wants to have wants to take a stab at the live-action Dragon Ball movie venture.
Why would Disney do this horrible thing?
And word also on the street says that they're gonna make it feature a primarily Asian cast. Because Dragon Ball is Japanese, you see.
I mean, for some people, that's all they care about.
Yeah, actually.
And those people are wrong. A lot of people were hating on Iron Fist just because it's a kung fu show, ergo it has to have an Asian man.
Right?
Like,
Perhaps the turning point.
is that not the racist thing? Especially because Iron Fist has never been Asian. That's kind of the point. He's like a white dude who
yeah.
is ripped away from his, you know, super white privileged life and is humbled in the process of learning, like, to help to defend people with kung fu and whatnot. It's they basically want an entirely different story, which is stupid.
And just addressing Justin, Alex is playing Pokemon S-Word
Yes, I am.
currently.
Why'd you say S-word?
I don't know.
Sword?
Because I thought of that episode. I randomly thought of that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward was like, "You will address me as Squidward," and SpongeBob's like, "Okay, Squidward." That's like...
It kind of annoys me that like old SpongeBob is still really good.
Oh my god, old SpongeBob was fantastic. I don't know what happened.
Nickelodeon happened.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, that's not fair because like Nickelodeon has some really good shit. I adored their Ninja Turtles, the 2012 one. I think that's what it was. That's the official like.
Was that the one with like Roids, Raphael?
No, that's
and
the
small.
no, that's the new one.
Oh, okay.
That's the new one. That's the new one.
Oh, okay.
This is the one where it's all like CG.
Yeah, okay, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one at first. Also, fuck you, Critical Hits. I didn't like that one at first from what Amber had showed me, but after I watched a little bit more of it, I got really into it. It's actually like a really funny, really cool show. And unlike the previous crossover they did with they did a Turtles Forever movie where they crossed over like the Kids WB Turtles with the old Turtles, and it was really shitty. But then Nickelodeon did their own one with these newer Turtles and the original Turtles, and that was delightful, like in every possible way. It was really good. This is really funny.
Man, talking about Disney again reminded me that I've been, ever since Netflix lost the Tron movies, I've been waiting to see who would pick it up. And like, if Disney is not going to pick it up, I think it's just lost forever, and I'm sad. Because I never finished what was that? I forget the name of the show. They did an episodic show that showed the transitional period between OG Tron and then Legacy.
Did they?
Yeah, and it was really cool because they had a really impressive stylistic blend between, you know, the old, like, rotoscope gray suit, bikes go on right angles only, and then the new, like, we can actually fucking curve a line, you know? It was a really cool blending of the styles, and I didn't get to finish it, but I wanted to. But
well, maybe you should have.
Yeah, I should have, but like, if Disney's not going to have it, who will? Unless they're planning to just keep it locked in the vault until, you know, Tron Legacy 2 comes out, because apparently that shit made all the money.
Well,
So they can't not...
trying to sneeze.
Okay.
It was a false alarm.
No, false alarm? Okay.
It was gonna come out, and after I did it went away.
We're on sneeze watch.
It's like the fucking worst. But I was gonna say that there's a section of Disney Plus which is literally called like From the Vault.
Oh, yeah?
So
Damn.
I feel like that's their new strategy. Like they're just gonna stick stuff in the vault until like, well,
Oh,
we need to
okay.
get our subscriber numbers up,
Yeah.
and then like, what can you do? Time makes fools of us all.
Hold on, I'm interpreting a chat here. This says, quote, "If I'm new to superheroes and you tell me there's a deaf superhero who uses echolocation to fight, and a fighting master who uses gadgets and stuff." Oh, one is called Daredevil and one is called Batman.
Well, Daredevil's not deaf.
And I'll, yeah,
He's blind.
and I'll punch
Totally
you
different thing.
when I find out which is which. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, I've heard that Batman and Daredevil should switch names.
Oh, okay.
Because-
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Because one, like, senses and blindly, and the other one does, like, crazy stunts, but is just a regular ass guy.
Yeah. I get you.
Okay. Justin. Yeah, she fucked up. Justin was being snarky and said, "How do you use echolocation if you're deaf?" Yeah, blind. But,
There was a weird misconception for a long time that, or I guess this is a thing for a long time. Because back when I used to play Avengers Alliance, there was a loading screen tip that said something like, "Iron Fist is not blind."
wait, what?
Because I guess people see the mask,
mask?
with like the white eyes, and they just assume he's blind.
But, like, like, Robin, Spider-Man, freaking...
I mean, Robin only had that in Teen Titans.
Oh, was it? Okay. What
Yeah.
about... didn't Wolverine have it? The white eye mask?
Yeah, sure. That'll do it.
Trying to think. Like, that's a lot of...
Fuck you, Blindy. But aha, now you make shit bleed even when you
Yeah.
miss.
Dude, I bet... Now I'm thinking of how I could trick somebody where... you know orcas, killer whales? How they have those white patches near their head, and noobs think like it's their eyes, but it's like that's not their eyes. It's
Yeah, it's the little. Their eyes are like right underneath it.
Yeah, I want to. I now want to be like, now, see those white blotches on Venom aren't his real eyes. They're actually right below the eyes.
But they are his eyes.
I know. That's why I'm gonna be like, it's like orcas, and I want somebody to go, "Oh shit," and then tell all their friends.
Blindy has missed 3 attacks in a row, and it's making me angry.
Yeah, but the bleed stacks up, don't it?
It does not.
Oh, what? I thought bleed did.
This particular version of it is not stacking, or at least it's not telling me it's stacking.
Oh, okay, so she has to like miss everyone to get like bleed. She's like an AoE type with
It
that.
has plus 20% accuracy versus marked, and she's still missing over and over. There we go. Finally.
Nice.
All right.
I like that it's such a flurry of blows.
Yeah, that was a
That
cool
even
animation.
when she misses, one of them just
Oh.
nicks you and you bleed. You know what I mean?
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, like she just does so many stabs that it grazes you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Anyway, Crows, you're not dumb. I have brain farts like all the time.
Yeah, Evan is way dumber than you could ever be.
That is true. Why is Superman called Superman if he's not a man?
He is a man,
Yeah, he's not human.
but he's male.
Yeah, he's Crypto Man.
Well, because also
He's Hutonian.
you could say that he is super relative to other men.
Yes.
You know, just like the best dog, is the dog who is the best. So if Superman was a man, he would be the super.
Justin says he's an alien.
You're an alien, but
Yeah.
also yes.
I mean, I feel I think man and woman are relegated to the human species, but I could be wrong.
You would be wrong there because literally every member of the Legion of Superheroes starts off as being something person.
Oh.
So, fucking Saturn Girl, Lightning Lad.
You said the Legion of Superheroes.
Yes.
I thought you said the Legion of Doom for a second.
No,
No.
that would be dumb.
Yeah,
That would be a stupid thing to say.
that would be.
I would have to be an idiot to say something like
Okay.
but they do grow up and they become they tend to get like man or woman suffixes aside from the couple of people who just become something entirely different.
Yeah.
I think Lightning Lad became like Livewire or something.
See, Justin's on my train of thought here.
Also, you know what? I'm wrong because their Wolverine ripoff was called Timberwolf, not like Wolf Boy or
Like
something.
Timberwolf Man.
Yeah, no, not something like that.
Yeah, like I presume, I'm putting in brackets before this line, but you know, in brackets, if man and woman is not relegated to humans, then Justice asked, why is Superdog Crypto was his dog, right?
Well, Crypto
Why
isn't.
is Crypto not called Superman? Because Superman's already Superman.
Well, Crypto's name is Crypto.
Yeah.
Like, he's not called Superdog.
But he's not a man, I guess, at this point.
He is the Superdog. But
Yeah.
he's not.
How did that happen again?
How did what happen?
I forgot Crypto's origin.
He's a dog from Krypton. They decided to name him Crypto.
Oh, like he just... another pod
He
got
was-
found somewhere else?
He was Superman's pet dog.
Oh, he was just like in the baby pod with him or whatever?
No, he was in the separate baby pod.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They just
Yeah.
found another baby pod. Okay.
Unlike Comet the Super Horse, who turned out to be like a dude who was turned into a horse, and then he gets turned back into like a centaur man, and he's in love with that iteration of Supergirl, and the 70s were weird, man.
Yeah, wasn't
The 70s
Wasn't-
were fucking weird.
wasn't Livewire like a radio host or vlogger or something that just got electrocuted?
Right.
Yeah.
I think there's a Legion of Superheroes. There's a Legion of Superheroes character with a very similar name. But yeah, Livewire is the Superman villain.
Yeah, I remember, well, I saw at least one piece of media where the what's-her-face, I forget her name before she was Livewire.
You know, this counterattack of blindies is not applying the thing when the bleed when she misses with it.
Well, I guess it's only on, like, attack and not, like, on riposte or whatever.
No, it was doing it on the other one. So I think it's just bugged, which is annoying because that's the main reason I got.
Do
the
these
stupid thing.
fish have, like, bleed resist or some shit?
Oh, you know what? That might be it. They have 70% bleed
Oh,
resist.
okay.
Yeah, you're right. That's probably it.
I actually, flavor-wise, really like that because fish are not very bloody animals.
Well, they have scales.
Yeah, but I just mean internally. They don't have a ton for their body size.
Well, I mean, I believe the scales thing is the actual like in-game justification.
Oh, it's just protective?
There's a tooltip somewhere that says like, fishmen have protective scales, so
Oh, okay.
they have high bleed resist. Like it's very on the nose.
Oh, alright.
That's the only reason it comes to mind because they explicitly told me that.
Okay. But, yeah, I saw one piece of media where...
Which is One Piece is the treasure on the Grand Line.
It's the name of the treasure on the Grand Line.
I was trying to remember the stupid lyric, even though I just told it to you like an hour ago.
Yeah.
And I've already forgot because it sucks.
But, yeah, I saw a thing where What's-Her-Face, that I don't remember the name of before she was Livewired, was on the stage and the power line fell down and, like, it was
Mortality
about to... It was like, electrocuting her or whatever. And normally that would just kill you, but then Superman, like, flew down to pull the wire off of her. And because the electricity went through Superman then, and then onto her some more, it gave her fucking electric powers.
What's your point?
No, I was just saying, like, I was trying, because I was talking about, I couldn't remember Crypto's
He's a dog.
origin, but then I was just thinking of, Livewire, because she mentioned Livewire.
His origin is dog.
Dog from Krypton. Kryptonian dog? Wait, now that I think about it, it's like hilarious that Krypton just has the same, like, type of dog that, like,
They have a horse.
with, like,
what is
fur and everything.
Why is the dog the sticking?
No,
point
yeah,
with you?
I'd forgotten that they just have normal ass Earth animals, but with Kryptonian physiology.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah,
I mean, that's how it worked back in the fucking 30s.
Krypton is just better Earth.
I mean, it kind of was.
Yeah, it was. No, yeah, it's like that joke in
Even though they were ultimately undone by climate change, extreme climate change.
It's like that. It's like that joke in Deadpool 2, where Shatterstar is like, "Well, yeah. So what's your deal?" He's like, "Oh, I'm just like you, but better in every way." And it's like all the alien species are just like human plus.
I mean, that's not a bad way to describe it.
And now
Yeah.
the true test. Hold fast.
And then what is it? Deadpool was like. Did he say something like, "Yeah, just one time I'd like to see
Remind
an
yourself
alien
that
race that's just like humans but worse than
and
us,"
insidious killer.
or something like that? And I was like, "Yeah, that would be a cool story."
I mean, I think that's the kind of thing people say.
Give it like gadgets to compensate for his like really short legs. Is like, you know.
I think that's the kind of thing people just say that they think would be cool, and then somebody actually tries it and it's fucking stupid.
It's the most boring thing.
It's like everybody's like, man, it would be cool if someone did a story where Superman was evil, and then 8 billion people have tried that story and they all suck.
I liked. I mean, Injustice 2 was okay because they just went so whole hog on the evil.
But it was still stupid.
It was just like he was like he just became Superman World Police. Man, made me think of Brightburn again and how that movie should not have been boring, but it kind of was.
Because the premise is dumb because people who love Superman are the ones who make good Superman stories. And people who love Superman don't think about doing that kind of story because it's stupid.
Like, there was just too much. It could have been interesting. They had an interesting angle that they could have used where, see, the problem is I think they played it too realistic, which is weird coming from me because I normally love over-realistic bullcrap. But
why do I always bring the fucking Falconer on boss runs?
oh yeah.
I always forget every goddamn time.
Well, then I don't ever recall the hostage lady. But...
No, that's new.
Okay. All right.
I blame you for never reminding me.
Yeah. But wait, what was I just saying?
Set sail for One Piece.
Oh yeah, no. They played it too straight, and normally I like it when stuff tries to get way too realistic, but it was just kind of boring because once they had a few set. What the hell?
I guess she.
Why, lady?
I guess she's like the one of the stress enemies. She screams at you.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to kill her, do we?
And she has a 26 dodge.
But yeah, they played it too straight, where they didn't use any of their cool set pieces.
No, Justin, you shut up. Superman is not boring in general. That's what low IQ people say.
Oh,
Who've never
man.
read. That's what low IQ people who've never read a fucking Superman comic in their life say. Shut up.
The only thing you do with him is kill her, make him evil. Yeah, that's a sentiment that I've... it's like the people that don't like Superman seem to think that it's a little on the boring side, but then the people that do are like... They like him for being an endearing dude, like a cool bro.
That's the I mean, that's why you watch. That's why you read Superman. That's the premise of his story. It's like complaining, man, Hercules is so fucking strong. What's the point of even reading, the 12 Labors of Hercules? He's gonna strong his way through. And the point is, it's cool to watch people do fantastical things. Mm-hmm. But yeah, literary value of Superman is the inner drama.
Yeah.
That he's the most powerful person in the world, but that's not enough to fix all of his problems, and he's got so many responsibilities to deal with, and he has engaging fights with people who are stronger than him. It's one of the things that pisses me off. Read the fucking comic book.
See, that's an answer to your earlier question, Rose. Alex hates people that say they don't like Superman.
I don't.
Or
If someone had ever told me that they dislike Superman for literally any other reason, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Oh, okay.
But that is the only complaint I ever hear about Superman. He's boring. He's got too many powers. Why isn't he relatable like Batman? Fuck you! Batman's not relatable. You can never be Batman. He has superpowers without actually having superpowers. Same thing with Iron Man.
His superpowers is I'm rich, bitch.
But it effectively gives him the superpowers.
Yeah.
So the people who are like, Batman's cool because he doesn't have superpowers, so he's like a real human, and he's got to do the... And like, fuck you. Because, no, he's got money to do whatever the fuck he wants, and he knows, like, all the martial arts in the entire universe better than the people who've dedicated their entire lives to them. And he's magically in perfect shape all the time, without any kind of super serum or anything.
He, like, lifts tires every day.
Because lifting tires makes you fucking Captain America strong.
Yeah. No, he just did Saitama's thing, but because this is dark and gritty realism, it didn't make him the One Punch Man, but made him in perfect physical shape all the time.
Like, it bugs me when people stick really hard to arguments that don't hold up to even the slightest bit of scrutiny. But this is just what people have decided upon, so that's my Berserk thing, yes.
Oh yeah, wait, I was looking at chat. Did we kill the hostage, or did the fight end when she was the only one left?
She kept screaming at me, so I killed her.
Oh no! Okay.
Well, she was clearly like one of those like
Yeah, she was
like
stressing
stress
me
enemies,
out.
yeah.
She's like in Psychopaths, where the people can get triggered by the like the stress casualties can cascade into more stress casualties.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Have you not seen Psychopaths?
I'm thinking of Darker Than Black.
Okay.
I always mix the... I've seen Darker Than Black. I haven't seen Psychopaths.
Oh, Psychopaths is wonderful.
I get them mixed up because, like, when you see them on, like, Netflix or something, like, on the menu, they look like the same kind of show.
Yeah.
It's like people in suits, you know, being, like,
Right.
edgy and dark. I did like Darker Than Black, though.
Yeah.
Even though, like, the name is fucking dumb.
Also, I liked... Yeah, that was cool. Death Parade was also fun for me.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's a neat little... It's a neat little 12-episode thing set in a bar, which serves as the transitionary point to the afterlife.
Death Parade?
Yeah.
So, like, it's not about a bunch of kids, like, trying to put on a parade of death?
No.
Well, I mean, that just seems like a missed opportunity there.
It's super cool, though. It's kind of like... what's a feeling I get?
Nausea.
It's sort of like the feeling you get from the Velvet Room in, like, Persona or SMT games.
Just Spider-Man is the best boy.
Yeah.
You know what? Spider-Man's pretty rad. I'll give you Spider-Man as a good character.
Yeah, Spider-Man's good.
But Superman is not bad because there are other good characters. They are all good characters.
Thomas relates to Gwenpool.
Because the guy that was too chicken shit to tell you he liked you, like, died, and you decided to deal with it by joining a... No, I'm thinking of Spider-Gwen.
My most relatable...
I don't actually think I know what the deal with Gwenpool is. I thought she was a joke, but then they kept doing stuff with her.
I relate to Venom from the recent movie canon. He's a cool bro.
Because you two are a turd in the wind?
No, he's gonna make the other guy like a turd in the wind. Let me see. I lost my train of thought. Doesn't matter. It'll come back to me.
So I was watching that new DC Superhero Girls show, the one by Lauren Faust.
Hi.
And it's pretty good.
Wait, is it the... No.
It's not Super Best Friends Forever. It's like essentially the same thing, but different. I don't know why the other one didn't like do well with TVXX or whatever. It's like the same fucking kind of show.
Yeah.
I kind of like things about Super Best Friends Forever better, but I mean, I guess the part that people care about is Batgirl, who is essentially Pinkie Pie, and they transferred her over like whole cloth. She's exactly the same. So, I mean, whatever. Like, that's the important part they kept. But,
Crows, if your mom is still listening, ask her what we're relating to. See if she's paying attention.
But it's noteworthy because it has like the least sexy representation of Giganta like in comic book history.
Aw,
Awarded to the brave and
that's sad.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's not because like every other piece of media is just like she's usually like a hot chick of varying musculature.
Yeah.
Like in like a leopard striped bikini.
Yeah.
And that's good and pleasant and life affirming.
Wait, actually, how? Now that I think about it, like, is she magic? Is she like a Apache chieftain, where she just?
Yes and no. They've never really nailed down exactly how her deal works because Giganta originally showed up as Dr. Doris Zool in Wonder Woman comics, and she was just like an old scientist lady who wanted to kidnap Wonder Woman and like study her or something, and then the next time we see her, she's somehow put her mind in the body of the woman that we more commonly associate with Giganta. She was like a circus strong woman, so that's why she's like really strong looking. She's like a tall, like statuesque redhead.
Okay.
But at that point, she has the size changing powers, and in the old comics, they never really established like if the strong woman already had those, and that was just a perk of the body transfer thing, or like what? Like they never explained that. And then in the I believe in like every comic book and cartoon and whatever since then, like that's just a power she has.
Okay.
In the original Super Friends cartoon, she like jacked the powers from the same source that Apache Chief gets his from.
Like Indian magics.
The Indian like shaman of his tribe like taught him the magic word Inechuk.
Yeah.
And then also I think like gave him some magic dust or something.
Okay.
And like that gave him the ability to change his size. And then she jacks it, and then she's like, "Mwaha! Now your 50 feet of good will be matched by my 50 feet of evil." That's literally the line. I'm not making that up. That's literally the line from the show.
That's as good as how that is as good as when Dr. Kintobor got shot with all the evil in the world, and it made him Dr. Robotnik.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Okay, this is a tragedy. Crow's mom is not paying attention. Shame on you, Crow's mom.
It's cool. She's got shit to do.
Crows, we are relating to superheroes. Which superhero or just fictional? It doesn't have to be hero. Like, which Marvel / DC character do you relate to?
Oh, Marvel and DC. So we can't pick like Beowulf, for example.
Oh, you can. Okay. Which fictional character do you relate?
I mean, I don't relate to Beowulf. I'm just being difficult.
I relate to Beowulf from the Angelina Jolie movie because he saw gold naked Angelina and was like, "Welp, guess we're doing this."
I mean, Beowulf is a superhero when you get right down to it. Like relative, he's like the Greek like mythological heroes and whatnot. He does like amazing things, and he has the power to have like ridiculous like grip strength.
Yeah.
He just like fucking chokes the shit out of Grendel and his mom.
Well, that's the power that the Shadow of the Colossus kid has.
But he got it by eating a bunch of lizards or whatever.
Yeah. Freaking no. So the reason I asked if Giganta was magic is because her, unlike the Hulk whose shirt rips and wears really stretchy pants, her bikini and leotard grow to enormous size as well, right?
Well, you see, one of my favorite comic books ever, which was done really dirty by DC, was the all-new Atom, starring the second Atom, Ryan Choi, and it was a fantastic comic.
Okay.
But the first part of the comic was all about this, like, he moves to this town, which is kind of weird. There's like creepy Amish people and like aliens and like cultists and shit. And it turns out that like there's this seedy underbelly of the town, like beneath the masquerade on top. There's a secret war going on between the forces of like science and magic. And there's
Index.
Kind of, yeah. You're not like you're not wrong there. And so there's this bit where they finally have like the all-out war. So like on the one hand you have like the aliens and shit, and on the other side you have like all the Cthulhu cultists, and they're summoning demons and shit like that.
Okay.
And Giganta's on the side of the magic people, but she's also possessed by the Cthulhu thing. She takes Ryan on a date, and then like she tries to eat him, and then like she grows out of her clothing, and then you can see there's this huge like big weird growth like on her back with eyes and crap.
Okay.
And eventually he gets that off of her, and she goes normal. But I'm not sure if he might go.
He had a stress casualty.
Oh no, he didn't have the heart attack.
Okay.
Oh no, but he's not dead. Now he is.
Oh man, no! Shit.
Tenuous proposition.
Speaking of heart attack, well, I will get to it because I don't know if Note is going to show up, but I will, probably next video share a funny story about a heart attack.
Cool. I have a funny story about a heart attack.
Yeah.
I actually do.
Oh damn! Nice crit, Blindy.
Yeah.
Captain and
I was I was like, oh wow, I got all this cool cataphract stuff, but it's because he died.
Oh.
I was in my English class once, and we were prepping for the final, and we had this really old guy in the class, and partway during our final prep, he just like started like really hard, like in his seat. He just like jerked really hard.
Yeah.
And he sat like right in the front.
Okay.
So the teacher was like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, I don't want to alarm anybody, but I think I'm having a heart attack."
Oh.
And then we were all like, "The fuck do we do?" And the teacher was like, "Are you okay?" Because he wasn't like spasming
Like
or
someone
anything.
hurry up and call 911.
He was
What are you doing?
like he wasn't showing any signs or anything. So he was like, "I think I'd like it if somebody would call the call the paramedic." So everybody like whips out their phone, and a bunch of people call, and then somebody gets through, and they're like, "Okay, the paramedics are on the way. They'll be here in like 4 minutes."
Yeah.
And we were like, "Okay, we all just kind of sit there because we're not going to keep prepping for the."
Yeah.
Well, this guy's literally having a heart attack in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So then, like after a few minutes, like a couple of paramedics come by, and they get the guy and they escort him out. And then after that, the teacher's like, "Okay, so I guess we'll go back to prepping for the final." And a couple were like, "So can we postpone the final because of that?" And they're like, "Fuck no." So anyway, in this book we read,
Yeah. Nice. Hardcore. Everybody tweets that some dude is having a heart attack. What do you mean? Like, is that a thing? Hold on.
no. We all pull out our phones so we could call, the medical center on campus. I don't think people were tweeting. I hope not, because that's really trashy. All right, so we got 6 bonus recruits on the coach. So one of those guys has got to be a new cataphract or hopefully guts.
Yeah, we need guts. We have his fairy and his armor.
Also, I just saw... What was that news? I saw something about... Oh, so Blocheville lost 1,000 gold.
Oh.
Because he went nuts and donated to the church.
Oh wait, can I gamble? I'm good at gambling, right? Can I make some cash?
But you didn't make any money last time. It just got you stressed.
Yeah, but no, I was stressed. But now that I'm of sound mind, right, I can probably pull off a win.
All right, well, I got a new cataphract. Yay. But
No guts.
I do not have a new guts, and that makes me sad. I think I will recruit this succubus.
We're gonna be
though.
so anime once we get guts, and it's like, oh, you have his armor and his fairy.
The most anime. I have all this shit. I just need guts to show up.
Yeah.
Like, why won't he come? Why won't he come? I just want him to come and be my pal. Even though the Guts Dynasty Warriors game, or even though the Berserk Dynasty Warriors game was fucking garbage, and I didn't pay for it, but I still want my money back.
Justin says I'm already addicted. Are you talking about me being already addicted to gambling? I've only gambled one time, and I made a lot of money, so I might be... Like, I want to do it again.
Oh, you're talking about real life?
Yeah.
I was
No, not in the game.
Your game self didn't make jack shit for money.
I was insane. I couldn't... Like, I only saw the top half of like the 2, and I thought it was just 1. It was an ace.
The 2 became 1.
Yeah.
Or something. Alright, so we don't have time for another dungeon.
Yeah,
so
probably not.
We might as well just shift over to are we playing Honey Pop, or are we playing
Yeah.
the other thing?
I gotta string you guys along. We're gonna play Honey Pop, then we're gonna play the new Hotness.
Alright.
And then I don't know what we're doing after that.
I think I'm playing Lost Dimension.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see you guys in a bit.
Alright.